Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button so you can get notified when I put new videos up. Okay, so look at how pretty this is. Moonlight Kisses by Crazy Mama. Cynthia created this and has asked me to do a tutorial, and I am very, very late getting this out, so my apologies, Cynthia. If you are not following her, hop on over to her account. She has some awesome designs and renditions on there and has created several of her own. So again, that is Cynthia Miller, Crazy Mama. This is a 5-pin bar, excuse me, goodness, a 5-pin bar design. Drop down, up, and up, all the way up. This will be 2 loom links for me. We will be using a lot of triangles in this. You want to make sure that you have some stretchy bands, and I do. So I'm going to go off, get my bands together. Other thing, make sure that your arrows are pointing away from you and that the opened end is away from you on all of your pegs. All right, I'll be right back. So I am back, and I've decided to use 3 colors. I am going to be using the caramel chocolate. I'm going to be using glitter gold, and hopefully this is going to stretch enough for me. I think it will. We'll see. And then I'm also going to use the white, oh my goodness, metallic white. I like the metallics. I like the sheen on them. You know, it's kind of a satiny finish, and then I like that they're pretty stretchy. So those are the colors we're going to be using today. Let's see, I think I'm going to use my glitter gold up this side. So what I want to do first is drop a closure band. Okay, then we're going to take it out to the right and do your border. You can choose any color you'd like. I just happen to want to do these in, you know, tans, browns, creams, except for the white, of course. That was kind of silly of me to say, wasn't it? All right, so we're going to take it up the other side. The only place, unless you add your beads separate, that you could put any bling on this would be up the sides because of the triangles. Okay, so I'm going to add some more of these because I'll also show you the next step. Let's just get a few more on here. Yeah, let's see. I think that's, well, let's add another couple. Okay. And one more. All right. So make sure that you push your bands down all the way as far as they will go. That gives you room to add more bands at the top. Okay. All right, so the next, I think I'm going to go ahead and use my white for this particular one, and we're going to do triangles. So you're going to start on the first peg, first row, and add your triangle. Now, so that my triangles aren't so messy, I just am going to pull it over. So I'm going to lay a few up the top, and I'll lay one more. Put that down. I don't need to be holding that. And then I'm just going to bring my triangles out. Okay? You can just, I mean, this is, okay, let's do it the other way. So you can just add your triangle. But if you notice, the bands are crooked. So that's why I like to do them the other way. And it's, I guess it's okay. All right, so I'll add a couple of more of those, and then I will go off and finish mine. And then I will be back with you to show you the next steps. Okay? Did I do that? I did not do that right. Ha! Okay. Accidents happen. I was not paying attention, stuck them up the wrong way. Ignore that last part. So I'm not going to redo it because, you know, we all make mistakes, right? And let's try it this way. There, looks much better. So finish your border all the way up to the top and then do your triangles. Now my border is going, I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to stop on the third peg and bring it right to here. Okay, so go ahead and finish that, and then I will be back with you as soon as I'm done. Alrighty, so I am back, and I did my borders all the way to here, and then I did my triangles. And I really apologize for screwing that up on the other side. But like I said, mistakes do happen, and I'm human just like everybody else. So I could have taken that out, but I just chose to leave it. And I did not push my bands down all the way, but I'll be all right. But you do want to do that. You do want to push your bands down. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do triangles in the center here. All right, so I am going to use the caramel chocolate right here. I love that color. Love that it's so shiny. All right, so let me just double check this and make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. I believe we are going to bring them, yes, we're going to bring them up, and they're going to span second and the third pin bars. All right, so you can put them on like this, but as you see, it's super, super crooked. So I'm not, and it's just getting worse. So the straighter your bands are when you first initially put them on, the less you're going to have to straighten when you're done. Okay, so your other one is going to span, it's going to be the exact opposite, I can't even talk, the exact opposite of this. It will span these, and I'm actually going to bring mine across with my hook. So it will look like that. So you'll have a triangle on the left side and a triangle on the right side. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take it straight up, and then I'm going to bring it out to complete my triangle on this side. I'll push that down, and then I'm going to bring it up, span those two center pins, and then I'm going to bring it across to the right. Okay, can you see that? So there's a triangle here and a triangle there, a triangle here and a triangle there. So you want to do that all the way up to the end of your loom. Excuse me. If it's easier for you to not do that and to just lay them, and you know, you don't really, it doesn't really matter about your bands being straight, and you know, so you can straighten them at the end, then by all means just have it span these 3 pins and do that all the way up to the end, and I will be back when mine is done. Okay, so I finished my triangles at the top, stopped here, and this was the last one on this side that I put in. Okay, so this is what your loom should look like. All right, next step, we're going to do the last of the triangles, and I'm going to go ahead and use my glitter gold. Hopefully it's stretchy enough, because this is going to be a long triangle spanning these 3 right here. Okay, so up and then just create your triangle, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Oop, get my fingers out of the way. So you'll have a triangle over here and a triangle over here, and I'll do that with you one more time. You want to do your left side and then your right side. Okay, so I'm going to start second pin bar, second pin, across, and then straight up. Same thing on the other side, 4th pin bar, 2nd pin, going to go to the middle and then take it straight up. All right, one more, and then I will let you go off and do your own, and then when I come back we will put our cap band on and start looping it up. All right, make sure you push your bands down though. You want to make sure that you have space for when you're looping them up. Okay, finish that all the way up to the end and I will be back with you and we'll turn this baby around. Alrighty, so I am back and my last bands that I laid this long triangle here and I laid this long triangle here and I put a cap band right here. So we're going to flip those around and you can probably hear my dogs. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do, flower, goodness me. What we're going to do is we're going to go in through our cap band and take the one that is on top, which should be the band that goes to the left. Okay, and we're just going to take it back to itself. Now in the flipogram, I believe, oops, no, don't pop out of there. I believe Cynthia did a couple of sections and then she did the one that's underneath. I don't think that's going to matter. Oh goodness. Obviously I've used these a long time and they are loosening up. Okay, so we're going to grab the next one that's on top and take it to the right, back to itself. Okay, I'm going to go in to the bottom here. I don't think it's going to matter that we don't do these, well, I'm hoping not anyway. If it is, Cynthia, I apologize and I will redo this if you want. But I think we're going to be okay. So we're going to go ahead and take those two triangles that are on top and bring them back to themselves. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the next one and bring it back to itself, and then the next one and bring it back. Sometimes it's hard to follow the flipograms, and it's through no fault of theirs, usually. But also sometimes when you are looping up your bands, you will get a different look if you loop these all up and then go to the next section, or if you loop them together. But I believe after looking at that flipogram that it's okay for us to do this. So we're going to go in, grab the next one, and loop it back to itself. Okay, so go ahead and finish that all the way up to the top, and then I will be back with you for the next step. Alrighty, so I have finished mine up. The last thing I did was I brought that one back to itself, and it actually looks like this. Okay. Should be fine. All right, so we're going to do the next. There are 3 steps left to this, and what I think I'm going to do is show you all 3 steps since they're pretty simple, and then I'll do several, and then you can pause and rewind if you have to. All right, so what we're going to do is go back to the center here, and we're going to bring the triangle that is on top back to itself. So we're going to go up here and down here. So when you bring it back, you're bringing it out this way. You want to make sure that you do catch it on this loop. Okay. Go in, grab the next one that is on top, and loop it back, just like that. You're going to do the same thing. The next one, you're going to go into the center, the second pin up, grab that band, should be the one that goes out to the left. Gonna be a little snug, so you want to be very careful with your bands. And we're going to do the next one also. Pull it out and loop it back. You can see they're getting a little tight in there. Okay, go up. We'll do one more of these, and you can pause and go off and finish yours if you'd like. Trying to make sure these do not break. And we're just going to loop it back, straight up, and then back over. Okay, once you've finished that all the way up to the end, we're going to go out to the second pin bar. Going to grab that triangle, and we're going to loop it back to itself. Go up to the next one, give it a little tug, and loop it back to itself. Okay, and I think I can do one more with you without messing myself up here. You will just loop it back I'm going to go over to the other side and do the exact same thing, just the opposite. Grab that first band, last one on there, bring it out and loop it back. Goodness me. Go up to your next triangle, grab that point and bring it back to itself. And I believe I can do this one also without messing myself up. Loop it out and bring it back. Okay, so you want to finish that all the way up to the end on both sides. And then when you're done with that, you'll come back down and then we will loop up our, well, if I can get in there, we'll loop up our border. And they just go back to themselves. Should be the only one on there. Only one left anyway. And just be very careful, but loop it back. Go down, start on the other side, looping that back. Grab the bottom band, loop it back, and this one, and loop it back. Okay, I'm going to go off. I'm going to finish the 3 looping processes that I just showed you, and then when I come back we will take this off the loom and see what it looks like. Okay, so I have most of this off of here, but the one thing you do not want to forget to do is, sorry, I was checking to make sure it was recording, is you put this closure band on. If you don't, all of your work will fall apart. That is a given. It will fall apart, and you don't want that. So you can use a C-clip or whatever you can gather to get that to to get that to hold together. I use my trusty little plastic safety pin there. And listen, you have worked on this very, very hard. So you do not want any bands breaking, and I suggest never, ever, ever, ever pull something like this off of your loom without using your hook to gently pry it off. Yeah, after all that hard work, oh my gosh, how frustrating that would be. So I'm just pulling these off. Finish this. This has turned out so cute. Very easy, even with the triangles. It's just adorable. I love it, and it's not too wide for me. It is a tight design, so that's why I used the 2, excuse me, there we go. That's why I used the 2 sets of looms on this. Oh, that is so cute. Let me put that down. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to plug in my, goodness, my microphone. Okay, so now I'm going to be louder, so I apologize for that. I will try to change the sound when I edit this, but I don't know if that's going to work or not. But look how cute this turned out. So cute. And I use the gold under there, the glitter gold, and you can see it peeking. I have a lot of bands to straighten. You can see here where these are really crooked. Is that even focusing? Okay, but you can see how crooked these bands are. These are not crooked, and these are. So I need to fix my bands so that my gold shimmer is on top, and I will do that. But this turned out so cute. So I'm going to just stretch it. It is not very wide. You can see about the width of my thumb. Okay, so let's see how it turned out. And yes, this is, I will have to use a magnetic clasp or something on here. My wrist is 6.5, and so I will need to use a closure. If your wrist is small, this will be perfect for you. If you only have enough looms for one length, you can do an extension on there. But look at how cute that turned out. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Wow. Cute, cute, cute. And I love the gold glitter on this. turned out really sweet. So this is Moonlit Kisses. And give me just a second here. I will let you know who named this. Well, maybe. Let's see if I can find that, because we want to give credit for that. Of course not. It's not on there. It's on my little tablet. So let me, just give me a moment. So sorry. I should have already had this going here, right? Nope, and then that tablet died. Okay, so we're going to we're going to put that in the description, because I cannot remember who it was and I don't want to say it wrong. But that turned out really cute. There's like a little valley in the back. So this is Moonlit Kisses by Crazy Mama. Cynthia, thank you so much for allowing me to do your tutorial for this. Goodness me, I so apologize. But this turned out really cute. I will have photos for you. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. What that does is that allows this video to go out to more people that wouldn't necessarily be subscribed to my channel. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching. As always, be kind and be creative.